And then I would like to introduce the liaison to Liechtenstein, Noel Stierlin, if you are there. Yep, I see you.
Yes, hope you can hear me.
I can.
Um, let's see. And if you can see the presentation now, we are all good and ready to go.
Excellent. Looks good.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you very much to have the opportunity to speak here as the liaison of Liechtenstein. I am a medical professional specializing in laboratory medicine, and I'm leading all the drone projects in Liechtenstein from the medical perspective. Um, those of you who don't know where Liechtenstein is, it's the sixth smallest country in the world between Switzerland and Austria. And therefore, we are a member of the European Union of Aviation Safety Agency, the EASA, and all the regulations basically that we have in terms of drones are the same as for Switzerland. And the Swiss Federal Bureau of Aviation says it is responsible for aviation development and the supervision of civil aviation activities in Switzerland and also in Liechtenstein. Well, in terms of industry milestones, we did the first implementation of drones used for medical transport in 2023 with a company called JETSI, which is also from Liechtenstein, Switzerland, and with Dr. Riesch, the company I work for, now belonging to Sonic Healthcare, which is now the biggest laboratory in Switzerland and in Liechtenstein. And in terms of public sentiments, well, it's a very small but very innovative country. Drones in the medical field are widely accepted. The only negative displays or things we hear from the public are basically noise complaints around landing and takeoff areas at the moment. But we try to mitigate that with talking to the drone companies and try different rotors or whatnot or motors to mitigate that a little bit. Also, I had the opportunity to present all the work we do to the Prince of Liechtenstein, and he's very invested also in this progress and also in science in generally, and is also a donator and beneficiary for this project of medical drones in Liechtenstein. Upcoming events, we're a very small country, so we have none, but we are of course focusing more on the events that are most in the German parts for us German speakers, like in Austria, Germany, and so on, and abroad, of course, more international. And well, to have a conclusions on that, we try further implementing drones, especially in the medical field. Well, transportation in Liechtenstein is not a real issue for us to optimize because it's a very small country, right? So we do more laboratory samples. We also want to transfer blood products, and also their projects also together with Austria to fly AEDs, especially to the mountainous regions and the ski resorts. And challenges we face, I think everybody faces them in the medical field, or the biggest challenge is always to seamlessly integrate those drones into existing medical workflow, especially in laboratories. And yeah, I put it here in quotes, my project, because it's not my project alone. It's a lot of people involved. But I am happy to have the lead on the medical side on this. And it's very interesting. We try to, well, implement those drones in this biggest laboratory in Switzerland, in Liechtenstein. And also an upcoming project is implementing drones in the Swiss National Blood Donation Center of transferring blood products. So between facilities and hospitals. And maybe at the end, quick summary of this scientific work we did. You can also find those papers online on Google Scholar, or wherever you find your papers, where we show on one paper the real-time CO2 reduction for four mountainous regions as Switzerland and Liechtenstein, the real life distance savings, and also there is a paper on the pre-analytics issue we did, where we tested blood samples and serum and put them through all of the drone maneuvers, and saw that there is no big issue, which is also important, especially for in the medical field, to have a proof of concept, and also proof of well, that there is no pre-analytical issues, because otherwise it would be hard to sell this, and also hard to implement it in a medical field. So thank you very much for listening and having me.
Absolutely, really appreciate that. Next, we're gonna hear from the liaison